I'm Julian, I'm 24.
The time when I was still about 12 years old, 12, 13, and I went to a party. When they say things such as, oh, you're so fat now, wow, what do you eat? It sounds harmless to them, but it's not.
I think it would be around 5, 6 years old when I first started realizing that I am an individual person. So that would probably be when I would have started um, noticing myself and my individuality. Probably the way my teeth were, because I had a tooth gap in between, so that was one thing that I did not, I wouldn't say hate, I would say did not like about my physical appearance. I was taken swimming quite early on in my life also, when I was around the same age, 5, 6, a little bit older also, and I would feel a bit insecure how the way I looked when I would go for a swim, or when there were other people around. It's all right. It's okay, to look the way you look. Um, your flaws make you who you are. That's one thing that I would probably say to my younger self.
All I know is that I would have loved my younger self to be more kind, to have been more kind to my body, to be more accepting of my flaws.
If I could meet my 11-year-old self, I would be superficial. And in the end, all I can tell them is to be prepared for the shaming and for your own hatred to yourself that will come in the next few years. I wouldn't say I'm proud of my body. I mean, I try to tell myself every day in the morning that I should love myself, that it's my body, it's gonna carry me for 50, 80 years, and I should take care of it. But deep down, I know that starting to love my body for real, to truly appreciate my body, it would be a very hard journey.
Yes, I have. It's not an easy path. It takes quite a long time to reach there, and it takes a healthy circle of friends also who help you come to that realization. People who are comfortable with the way they look and the way they appear, who really push oneself to sort of come to the conclusion that yes, I am also okay in my own way.
If I were to find a picture of um, a woman or a man working out, it's just one post, but we look at one picture and we get another 10 related to it. At the end of the day, when it comes to social media and particularly Instagram, we are not the ones who are controlling the content.
It does bring to mind a few incidents of people who have come and told me that because of how people appear on Instagram, they feel pressured to appear in a certain way also.
I think I have, to be truthful. And I'm not proud of it, but I have.
Sadly, yes, I have been in an enabler of body shaming. It at the time, of course, like I would not have known that it was body shaming because I was a little bit younger, and I wasn't engaged in these sort of conversations and discussions about appearances and beauty bias in particular, and weight bias, in all the other biases that come with body shaming.
I think I can speak for myself and for others as well when I say that we are all enablers of body shaming every single day of our lives. It can be in our thoughts, it can be an outright sentence, it can be anything, it can be a comment.
I was. I was maybe in my late teens. I was quite critical of how I looked and how the kind of clothes I would wear and all of that.
As a person suffering from PCOS, I have a very hard time maintaining my weight. And to have a doctor always telling you to exercise, you tend to look at your body more and more every day. And then you start seeing the flaws that your 10-year-old self didn't care about.
Yes, I am. From years and years of comparing my body to other people, to being completely unhappy with how I looked, how clothes wouldn't fit me, how I needed to alter anything I bought, how the kids section is the only place that I would get clothes.
It's an implicit thing with human beings that you can't really change your thoughts overnight. Yes, I have come to love my insecurities, love myself the way I am. But there are certain days when you wake up in the morning, you just look in the mirror and be like, oh, I wish I could change this, I wish I could change that. But as the morning progresses and as the day progresses, I come back to my center and tell myself it's okay, it's fine, I'm okay the way I am.
There's an exercise that I do, especially when I feel insecure with my own body. That is looking at myself in the mirror naked and actually pondering on things that I dislike or the things that I want to change, or noticing my flaws or noticing what I like. So even the parts that I want to change on other days, I think I'd hold on to them a little longer. If there's anything else I like to keep in mind, is to be confident in my own skin, to be humble. We're constantly moving back and forth like a pendulum, but I think it's fine. I think it's better for us to take our own time, channelize it properly, take the effort to build yourself first here and here before judging whatever you see.
1, 2, 3, mic test, mic test.